Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play House MD. We've just learned Miss Blueberry has a suicide note to her name that her coworker was kind of afraid to exploit because it had been going too far. House, however, has no problems with this. So let's grill her, shall we? Dr. Chase? Dr. Manhattan? Watchmen humor. Yeah, you again. Yeah, me again. Yeah, come up with some new material. And she's still having some pretty severe stomach cramps. And, ooh, that's a new development. Time for more examinations. Let's see, there's one there. Do we want one? Yep. Eye discoloration. Yeah, your eyes did turn yellow there. Whoops. Clicked outside the screen. Okay. Let's listen. Cardiac arrhythmia too, huh? Okay. We're gonna take a look here. Spider Nevis. Pain? We're getting pain, aren't we? Yeah, more pain. And all the crumbs lying around her legs there. Combine Kyra Flesh with liver damage. It's sure bet these two scumbags are working Crime Lord known as Wilson's disease. Abnormal toxicity to copper. High levels of copper can be found in molasses. That would tie things up in a neat little package, wouldn't it? Could be a problem. Tossing your cookies. Since you're not throwing up right now, somebody has to, I guess. Yeah, we need to check for abnormal copper metabolism. And been depressed. You're blue. Saw the notes. Wilson's disease can cause chemical imbalances. How dare you go through my personal items? How dare you? He's going to save your life. Not much of an excuse, but you know. Yeah. He's trying to turn you back to flesh-colored. Plain white when hemolytic crisis. If you don't have an intact G6PD system, means your body doesn't produce a particular enzyme, and your red blood cells need to function normally. When you have that deficiency in Wilson's disease, it can cause you to pull a Linda Blair. And she has deficiency. Probably also has Wilson's disease, as we've been saying. And neither of these things explains the coloration. Yeah. Once you finish that, tell Tom to investigate the restaurant and talk to the indentured servant Russell, because somebody did that to her at the restaurant. Yeah, someone did this to her, but not sure who yet. So we're going to start with the job, because it could have been anyone she's met, as pleasant a person as she is. What's going on here? A blood test to see if there's an increased toxicity to copper. Oh, let's do this, and come on. There we go. Use the swab. Place a butterfly needle. tourniquet. Pick up an empty tube. Surely you remember this, just like the last time we did it. Come on. Thane was kinda hard to see against that same color skin. Anyway. And we're going to check and see if we have Wilson's disease here. Any more molasses cookies will be verboten. It will be blue. That's a separate issue. The blue is completely separate from anything else so far. Yeah, Occam's razor is crying. Okay, let's see. Let's have a talk with her oh-so-cheery coworker. Dr. Christab, Dr. Hadley, working Princeton Plainborough, has some questions about Lena. And we already asked him questions, but we're going to ask more. She's still blue. So, let's talk about your lack of friendship. No magic here for you. And do they get along? Not exactly friends, and friends with benefits. Ooh, okay. Bow chicka wow wow. And could be relevant. More like an affair. No one else knows about it. Dated anyone else here? Nope. Okay, that was a negative. Sounded happy about it. Hoping to sleep his way towards a promotion, but it's become obvious she's just using him. Fire. Burn yourself. Something. Jerk. STDs, S&M poppers. We'll talk about sexually transmitted diseases. Yes, he's been tested. Okay, that doesn't do it. Well, we were worried about amyl nitrate earlier. Did you ever use it during sex? Tried poppers a few times, and once she turned a little blue light afterward, but it went away quickly. Let's see, anything else illegal we should know about? I was hoping for different, but you know, bedroom habits will work for now, I guess. Any other marital aids or sex toys? And doesn't want to talk about it. So, current habits. Trying to break it off, but Lana won't have it. Makes me get her lunch every day like I'm her servant. And thus the thing about the crumpled up note being addressed to him. So, let's see. Nope, don't have to do anything there. What about your feelings? Let's talk about your feelings. Okay, want her to be happy. Take another look around the kitchen. Anything in the restaurant? Defending the restaurant. Yeah, no one's looked for food that might be a problem. Could be anything that could be a problem. and she looks at that little delicately made dessert as if it could take hours. Yeah, she's hungry. Keep our strength up in the name of medicine. 7 clues. And we can look around. Let's see, salt. Take sample of salt, even though it's salt. Okay. Pink salt, huh? Interesting. Copper-based salt. That could be something. She's been sprinkling that on her food. Someone else been sprinkling that on her food. She has a problem with copper, then that could be it. Okay, where are the rest of everything? Tomato sauce, okay. Trash. Sample the mold under the sink. Three more. Where are they? Flour. Potted plant. One more. Didn't I already get flour? I guess I missed. I don't know. Okay. So we collect everything and maybe the Danish has turned her blue. But they're good, so it's worth it. And Mr. Empty-Headed Stomachache is returned for the results of his blood test. What's his daily routine like? Coming economics, the open air, but still feels worse than ever. Wife's got to eat, eating healthier. Don't just chew on carrots, do you, Ernie? Nervous chewer. Pressure at work, pressure at home. Makes you want to chew on things. Chewed the kid's toy soldier. What else? Stop smoking, chew on nicotine gum, and sometimes he chews on electrical cables. Lead poison from chewing on a cable. Yeah. Not the brightest bulb. Electrical cables contain lead. You should know that. And how often do you chew on them? Every day for 5 years. He's been chewing on lead for 5 years. Hopefully his liver hasn't been irreparably damaged. Yeah. Most likely have to undergo serious painful procedures to clean body. Stop chewing on cables. That would definitely be step 1 here. House wants us to do something. Analyze the salt and the pink salt. Pink salt sounds very technical. And also, I'm pretty sure this is going to lead us into a new minigame. And I want to go ahead and cut this video at a reasonable time. So, when we return, this. So, take care, folks. I will see you back next time for more Let's Play House MD. Take care, all.